Really quick before I start, I just want to apologize for the inactivity. It won't happen again, I promise, so don't get mad at me. I'll be back on 3 or 4 days week uploads, so look out for that. Anyways, let's get on with the commentary. As you can see from the title, is a very embarrassing story I have to tell you guys, and it is me getting caught masturbating, beating my meat, choking the chicken, slapping the monkey, whacking it, yanking my wanker, all that good stuff. I got caught doing that in class. But anyways, let's get on with the story. So, this happened in about 7th grade this year. No, but really, this happened in 7th grade, and we had a life skills class, and we had a chosen group of kids to take that class, to try it out, see how it would work, so I volunteered to take it. So we had a project doing that class, and it was a life skills poster or something like that. We got a life skill, and we had to make a poster out of it. And this was 7th grade, so I was in middle school. And so we had this project, and I was going in early to school to turn it in. I got to school early, and I went to the office, and the counselor was in there. He was really cool. His name was Mr. Reese. Hi, Mr. Reese, if you're watching this, hey, bud. But he was probably the coolest guy you'll ever meet. He was honestly like the coolest person I've ever met in school. He was everyone's favorite person at that school, so he's really cool. Besides the custodian was cool too. Hi, Ray. But anyways, so I went up to Mr. Reese. I was like, hey, can you get me into the class? Well, it was more like, hey, can you get me into the class? And mind you, I just started puberty, so I don't know when all you started puberty, but I started about the middle of 7th grade. And I was like, hey, Mr. Reese, can you get me into the into the life skills class? I need to put this poster in. He's like, yeah, sure. So he opens the door. It's all the way in the back of the school, literally the farthest class away from everything. No one at school. There's probably 7 in the morning. Class didn't start till 8. There's barely anyone there, so I went in, and he's like, hold on, I just got a call on my walkie-talkie, I gotta go take care of something. So I was like, alright. So I'm chilling in there, I'm just hanging out, and, I put my poster down, I turn around, and I see a backpack, and it looks familiar. And I look at it, and it has a name on it, and I had a fat crush on this girl in 7th grade, and I ended up dating her in 8th grade, and she doesn't know about this, so hopefully she doesn't find out. And I'll tell you guys about that was my first girlfriend. I'll tell you about that in the next video, but anyways, I saw her backpack and I had a fat crush on her, and I went up. It was just sitting, so I went up and I opened it, and it had, gym clothes in it and stuff like that, and kind of took the gym clothes out, and my whole, fuck, dude, you guys are all on the other side of the screen, it's not like I know any of you. Fuck. Okay, so I take the clothes out, I'm kind of touching them and stuff, I was just going through puberty. I basically had no testosterone in me until 7th grade, so this is the first time encounter I've had with a girl. So I grabbed her clothes, I was kind of touching them, I was like, oh my god, this is a girl's clothes, kind of like that. And my intention was not to masturbate on them, my intention was to just give them my scent. So, took out that junk, I got one ball up in my stomach and one ball down by my knee. Got the shaft in my hand, trying to get it into 5th gear. Is there a 5th gear? I don't drive stick, but I'm actually reenacting it right now. So, got it in my hand, I'm just putting it on her clothes and stuff, swiping it all over there and stuff like that. All of a sudden, I just hear a uh-oh! Turn around, Mr. Reese. The door was probably about right there. Right in this area back here. And I look back and he's looking in the window. I had all the lights off, by the way. I was kind of getting in the mood. So I see him in the window. I'm like, oh, you ever get that feeling when you go on the drop zone at Great America or something like that, and it goes down and your stomach's like, that's the feeling I got when I heard a knock. First thing I did, tuck it back in, turn around after a couple seconds, make it look like I was standing there. I go and open the door. He's like, hey, what were you doing? I was like, oh, I saw this girl's backpack on the table. I was just checking if it was the same girl I thought it was, because I have a crush on her. So the counselor, he knew. I knew he knew, because he had that look in your, when your parents know you did something, and they still ask you if you did it just to see if you're gonna lie. That's the look I got from him. He was looking at me like that, and I was lying to him and stuff like that, and I knew he knew. So for the rest of the year, I didn't talk to him, did not. So that was the last time, besides graduation, I said bye to him and stuff, but that was the last time for the whole 7th grade year. I said nothing to him for the whole rest of the year, probably 6-7 months. He came into my classrooms, I just put my head down, avoided eye contact. He came to my PE once, and I just went and ran a lap. I was like, hey, can we go run a lap really quick to my friend? He's like, yeah, sure. We went and ran a lap. Just saw him walking up, boom, gotta run a lap. So I avoided him the whole rest of the year, and I'm sure he still remembers it to this day. That's the story of me getting caught doing that in a classroom. Luckily, it wasn't while we were watching a movie, and I have another story for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it made it cringe a little. Share it with your friends, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and comment what you think. If you have an idea for a video that I should do, definitely comment down below. This has been Nick. I will see you guys in the next video, and bye.